check that out. See, we got increasing production quality all the time. We've now got a countdown timer. Don't say that I don't put the effort in. Although, where's my timer gone? I can't leave that open. There we go. So yeah, we're going to try and go for a 6-hour stream tonight, I think. What time is it now? 6:30. So yeah, about 5-6 hours, I reckon. And then yeah, obviously the thumbnail, as it suggests, we're not going to be racing the Mercedes tonight. We're going to be in the fixed Ferrari, and I haven't done this in, it must be season 1 of this year. And I stopped doing it basically because it was just always an absolute wreck. Unless you qualify in pole, it was just every time I'd get taken out. So maybe asking for trouble going back there tonight. But this track that every time a series I at least know how to drive the car comes to Watkins Glen, I try and do it just because I really enjoy the track. I normally do quite well in terms of results. And obviously we're a bit higher in terms of iRating now with when we last did this. I think we were below 1,000 when we last did this series. So hopefully the quality of racing is improved at least enough for us to finish lap 1, because that's normally about as far as we got last time. So yeah, let's join. Hold on, let me just move my headphones a second. There we go. Hey Kev. All right, let's join up. Not really done any practice on this, but then I know the car well, although it's been a while, but I know the car well and I know the track well, so hopefully we should be all right. I'm guessing, well, I looked at the lap times for kind of the splits that we'd be in, around a 1:45. So if we can get 1:45, then we should be all right. I'd imagine it will still say what our best lap time is from before, so soon find out. My first ever win in iRacing was this series and this car, or this track. So fingers crossed we can repeat that. Turn the lighting down a bit. Where have you gone? There we go. No, that's down. There we go. Right, hold on. I'm just going to move this ever so slightly. I'll adjust it back in a minute. But the speaker cable. Oh, actually. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, cool. Let's go to the main thing. I need to get a bit bigger stream deck because it's annoying having to go through all these pages all the time. Oh no, where's Race Labs? Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Yeah, I've got it on my screen, but I can't see it on... Right, 2 seconds. I'm just going to try and sort this. Be literally the other side of the room, so I'm not going anywhere. There we go. We're back. We are back up and running. Oh my god, this room is so small. Killed anything? Cool, let's do a couple of laps then till the race starts. So we got 10 minutes, I think. Yeah, 10 minutes. I know what I've done. I've not put the right car on. I've just set the Mercedes profile. I don't actually know how much difference it makes. I'm guessing not much, but okay, right, there you go. Bit too early on the throttle there. No. Oh dear. Okay, do we get these little mistakes out of the system now? Yeah, it needs to be second there. Come on, Toby. Oh, Nate. I just saw your message then and just nearly spun out. Hey, man, how's it going? Must have been right on the edge of an off track there. What time is it for you over there? Must be lunchtime-ish? Oh. I need to take that corner a bit different, take the apex a little bit later, I think. And again. You run a chat over. Yeah, so I have got a chat overlay on my main monitor now. I use the Streamlabs one, which is pretty good. Just hide it away on the side of the screen so it's not really getting away. Oh, there was an apex there somewhere. Oh, God. Just shows that you just can't just go from car to car very easily. Yeah, I need to be a little bit tighter than that, but that's kind of what I need to do. The camber on that corner just does not allow you to take it that tight. God, my confidence on this. I was feeling like I was going to smash every race, but yeah, this could be interesting. I tried the same combo on Tuesday. I tried it with. Oh, really? Yes, you're not the first person to say that. I need to try that. I was just worried about running third-party stuff because obviously it's another point of failure and chance for something to go wrong. But everyone, I haven't heard a bad word said about it. Do you have to? Do you just basically just install it and run it, or do you have to configure it? Or is it just basically plug and play? Okay, I might have a look at that. Because yeah, that's compared to ACC. I prefer playing iRacing, but I prefer the force feedback of ACC all day long. It just feels like more of what you expect a car to feel like. Not that I've ever driven a GT3 car, but I'd imagine it's a lot more of a workout than what iRacing makes it feel. Whereas ACC, I mean, someone on stream said once that iRacing basically gives you the feedback that you get through the tyres, and ACC gives you that and then tries to simulate everything else on top. Which is, you know, as I say, you just get the feeling when you're playing ACC that you're actually throwing a heavy car around. Whereas iRacing, if you've got a direct drive wheel, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of force feedback and you get a lot of detail, but it's just not very, you know, there's not a whole lot of resistance there other than sort of, I mean, saying that, I drove the SR10 last night and that basically shook my rig to pieces. But the GT3 cars just feel like they're floating on ice or skating on ice sometimes. It's just a weird sensation. No point bothering. I don't know why it always just joins in so late. You know, by the time it actually loads in, I've only got a minute or so to practice, which barely gives you an outlap. Yeah, definitely. Whereas I think with ACC, I think even, again, going back to a direct drive wheel, I think even with a direct drive wheel, I know a lot sooner when the car's about to give in ACC than I do iRacing, because of the fact you get those other forces through the wheel, not just the tyres. You know from the you know, if you've shifted the weight too much on one side, you kind of get that feeling as well, that sensation. So yeah, it's but for whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm just not as quick in ACC. Like I can do, I'm trying to think of an example. So Silverstone, for example, in iRacing, I can do in the Merc, I can do, I think, a 159. I think it's 159. I'd have to check. I'm maybe picking that number out of thin air, and it's not that at all. But it seems to ring a bell. Whereas I know from practicing for the LFM race this week, I was in the 202s, 203s, and I'm, you know, driving the same way I would, but I just, for whatever reason, I just cannot get the pace in ACC. And yeah, it's quite demotivating sometimes when, you know, you know that you should be a bit quicker than that and you just can't find the pace. But maybe because I don't practice enough, so I can't really complain. Right, anyway, let's oh, before I forget, we need to get Jim on.
Radio check.
Game steer lock from 900 to 0. Ah, okay. Interesting, because yeah, for ages I just drove on the default of 1080 that Fanalab puts it on. So I was driving that for absolutely ages, and it's only when I watched a Dave Cam video that he said change it to 900, and when I did that, I noticed such a huge improvement. Like huge improvement. I basically gained a second instantly just from not having to almost do a 360 on the wheel just to turn the car. But I think
pit lane speed limit is
iRacing set to 900, same as Fanlab.
Exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Okay, Toby, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Didn't even look where we are in terms of car number or anything. Oh, car number 14. Strength field 1.6. Okay. Oh yeah, Nate, that's what I was going to ask you actually. You know your transitions between scenes, like with the no Mikey, no, that's still not right. How did you make that yourself? Because I've got a current, like a Stinger that I just made for free on some website. It's got the wrong logo on it now, and I want to add some audio to it, but I wouldn't be able to make it myself. I don't know After Effects or anything like that. So I just wondered if you used a website or you knew anyone. Oh, you made it yourself? Oh, awesome, man. fair play. Yeah, I want something similar, like just something simple, just with some audio. I mean, to be fair, even if I could add audio to what I had now, it would be all right. It's just I don't like that it's just nothing there. Oh, cheers, man. That would be awesome if you could. Yeah, I'd really appreciate that. Oh no. As I say, I don't want anything elaborate. It's just basically, even if it's just adding audio to what I had now and maybe updating the logo. But I can't find a website that I used originally to make it, so can't adjust it. Yeah, cheers, Nate. Had to sacrifice a bit of throttle there to correct that, but still ahead of where we normally are. Ah, again, not quite full throttle there, so probably lost a tenth or so.
P8. That lap time was 1:45.58.
Oh boy. I was not expected to be P8 with that. I wasn't expected to be pole either, but not quite as low as P8. Man, I think I need to adjust my expectations here. I've come in thinking that I'm going to do really well, and I might not do it.
That's a new fastest lap for Walker, 1:45.45. The guy behind has just done a 1:45.58.
I'm losing a lot of time on that corner, I know. Ah, well. Damn it, so P10.
Okay, Toby, we need to watch these track limits.
Geez, so what's a
New fastest lap for
44.4?
1:45.00.
Jeez, man. A lot of in the 44s as well. Oh, God. This could be a mistake. Yeah, you know when I said 6 hours? Oh, dear. Well, let's just see how we go. The thing about this series is it's just such a lottery whether you even get through lap 1. So that applies for every other car on the grid. So we could make some place up by the end of the lap 1 if there's crashes. But Watkins Glen, there's two corners, the heel and yeah, heel and turn 9. Like basically is it the corner after? No, sorry, it's a toe. I always get the toe and the heel mixed up. So it's a toe corner and then turn 9. Both of those, if you're pushing to try and catch someone or make a gap with someone, then really easy to mess up. So yeah, there's plenty of time to get up higher than P10. But we're certainly not with it in terms of pace at the moment. Just over a second off pole time. So yeah. But hey, it's no fun when it's easy, right? I think the 3 times that I have won on this track, I've qualified pole, or at least on the front row. So yeah, we're gonna have to do it the hard way if we're gonna get another win. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. In ACC,
That's the end of the session. P10.
All right, thanks, Jim. On ACC on this track, it's just I'm no good at it. Whereas, yeah, on obviously this is my favourite track on iRacing. Yeah, maybe it's as you say, the S's and there's a few other corners. Just yeah, cannot get it right. P10. Okay, did everyone qualify? No, a few people didn't. All the quick people did though. Well, the higher cars in a split. Yeah, this could be interesting. The chicane's always like, if anything's going to go really wrong in this race, it will be the chicane on lap 1. Every time. Every time. But the trouble is, when you're 10th, like, it's difficult to back off because obviously you've got half the cars behind you. You've not really got the room to lift off early because they're all just going to be going for it. So you kind of just have to just pray that people in front of you aren't going to spin out and you go into them, or someone's going to try and do a stupid move on lap 1. Yeah, man, I'd love to see you do more iRacing, but obviously it's the same as me. I'm sure you'd probably want to see me do more ACC, but we all have our preferred games. But yeah, I think given your pace on ACC, if it works the other way around, I think if you gave iRacing a bit more time, I reckon you'd be easily sort of a 2-3k race very quickly. I mean, I'm stuck at 1.6, and I'd like to get to 2, but I think I've got to do some improvement first before I get there. I'm sort of struggle. I get up to around near 1.7, drop back down again, and sort of bounce between the 2. But so I think I've kind of found my level for the time being, but we'll see.
10th position, 15 minutes. You'll need to get on with this.
Yeah, cheers, Jim.
We need to follow car number 08 in the right lane.
Ah, I forgot Watkins is a full pace lap. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, obviously, B class is where all the GT3s are. So, yeah, that's kind of the one you want to be at. I mean, I'm in A license at the moment, and I'm trying to keep it. But as I keep saying on previous streams, if I lose it, it really doesn't matter because there's no A class content that I'm doing. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing the Formula 1 car stuff, but yeah, 99% of my racing's in a B license, so. Yeah, I do want to do the LFM race this week at Silverstone because I do really enjoy that track. Maybe not in the rain like you did this morning, or was it last night for you? But I've never driven in the rain, man. Like in ACC, I've never driven in the rain. I just always avoid it because I just would not know how to adjust in terms of braking points, speed into the corners and whatnot. So I've always just avoided it. But I really should, because that race you did this morning just looked so much fun. Oh, mate, it was like almost flawless drive. I think there's one towards sort of the last third of the race. There's like a slight hiccup, but other than that, near flawless race, considering it was in the wet as well. Especially when you had pressure from that guy towards the end. Been quite easy to bin that, but did well. Oh no, don't go into the back of me. So I wonder if our usual 4x rule will apply, where we basically get defaulted to starting with a 4x because of some idiot. It always happens in GT3 challenge races, so... Oh, really? Was that him? Ah, because I follow him on Twitch.
You need to catch
Didn't
up to
realise
the
that was
guy
him.
ahead.
Didn't even click. Ah, fair play, man. That's awesome.
We need to catch car number 08.
Yeah, I guess I've never really paid attention to what his real name is. I just know him by his Twitch name. Ah, dear. Well, at least we're on the outside for turn 1.
Alright, Toby. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
Oh, God. Oh. Caught me sleeping there.
Green, green, green.
Caught me
15
sleeping
minutes
big
left.
time.
Car right. Clear right.
I think for lap 1, I'm not going to defend as hard as I otherwise would, just so we can get through it, and then hopefully by the time we're all bunched up a bit, there's less chance of carnage. We can start going for positions, but I've already lost a couple, so it's not a good
Start's
start.
alright. Time to get stuck in. Left side, clear
Ah,
left. Car right side clear.
sorry man, that's on me. Didn't think you were going to cut in like that.
Left side, clear left.
Well, I couldn't really go anywhere else, so I'm not sure what you wanted me to do.
He's still there. He's still there. Still there.
Other than slam the
Still
brakes
there.
on, I'm more than entitled to sort of go for that.
He's still there. Clear left.
Well, we got our 4X. Ah, I'm glad you said that, Nate. I think we've gotten away with damage.
Come on, mate. We really need to get the hammer down now. P12. Okay, Toby. We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Oh my god. The Ferrari does not like that bump at all. Thought I'd lost the car completely then. Ah, cheers, Nate. There you go then. Man, well, other than the accident that we were involved in, I haven't seen a whole lot of damage or carnage going on, so this has not gone in our favour at all. I know people say the Merc. Oh, shut up, Jim. 143.9. Shit. Wow. Yeah, I know people say the Merc's OP this season, but I can kind of see why the Ferrari's like not really as popular as it used to be. It's just compared to the Merc on a track like this as well. It's just does not feel as safe. I've not got as much confidence as I would be in the Merc to sort of correct me a bit. Yes, the Merc's not... Or this has probably got better traction. But it just... Oh. Where are you guys going? Come on, I don't want another accident here.
The gap to Falcon behind is now 1.2.
This could get messy. Brought Manuel back in behind us.
Okay, Toby, relax, focus, keep it smooth. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go.
Oh yeah, these are 15-minute races, aren't they? I thought they're 20 like the GT3. Like that corner as well, when you can nearly go flat out in the Merc, it just feels like you barely lift off at all, whereas on that, I keep feeling like I'm on the edge every time.
P11, that's the fastest lap of the race.
Ah, I'm not having a nice turn one. This guy's going to have a run on us now.
Let's see how wide you can car right. Right side's clear.
Are you... What on earth? Mate, what are you doing? I even gave you space. Ah. What on earth? Dude, like, are you actually stupid? What was that? Our car is knackered as well. Oh, jeez, man. Well, not a lot we could have done about that, I'm afraid. I don't think he said anything, did he? I didn't hear his voice chat come up, but I don't know how he balls that up so bad. We didn't even get a 4X for that, though, and he definitely tapped us.
Ahead is now
We got an off track and a loss of control, but no contact.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Oh, we'll never give up, guys. Let's keep going.
B13, this really isn't good enough. Come on, start concentrating.
Hey, Jim,
That's
have you...
half distance, the fuel's okay.
Have you been watching the race, mate? Like, not good enough.
Track limits. Left, clear left.
Oh, safety rating's going to absolutely be pummeled into oblivion on this one. At 15-minute races with an 8X is like at least a 0.2, 0.3 loss. Oh, the car is not happy at all. Especially on this corner, it just wants to go, it wants to go. Yeah, I think we'll have a look back, but I think there could be a lot of netcode coming into play there, because A, I hope there is for his point, because A, I just don't understand how he managed to do that otherwise, and B, I don't understand how it didn't give us a 4X. Yeah, car just wants to go on that one now. It's there's not like fast corners anymore. So I've just got to lift off a bit more than I normally would there, but we're good. We're good. We've not really lost any positions. We're only 11th, so we qualified 10th.
P11.
Top 10 still on the cards. I am kind of relying on some mistakes though, because I don't think I can match the pace of the cars in front of me with having to nurse this car around some of the corners. Like this one, it's just, I can feel through the wheel that it just wants to go, so I'm having to put a bit less steering angle in.
Toby, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
But it could have been a lot worse. I thought we were going to get meatballed on that second one.
The gap to Bryant ahead is now 1.5.
Oh. Yeah, so I'm having to lift off a bit more, but it's a lot happier when I do, so it's worth it.
Position.
Oh, we got into the top 10. Someone must have crashed out then. There we go. Back to where we started then. So, get our heads down and see if we can make a couple more places up. I think we can get this guy. He's making a few mistakes. Gap slowly coming down. See if we can put on the pressure. Hey Tony. You missed an absolute shit show to start with. We got taken out a treat twice. Well, actually no, tell a lie. So first one was less clear cut, but Nate went back and checked, and he's happy that the other guy was at fault cutting across me. But the second one, I don't think it could have been more clear cut if you tried. The guy just, I sort of gave him more space coming up to the chicane, waiting for him to go past me, and he just went straight into the back of me and took us both out.
That lap was a 147.06. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
But we've recovered a little bit. We managed to get back to where we were, thanks to a few accidents ahead of us. But yeah, it's not the start we wanted for this evening. Let's ease off a bit because I think he messed up.
Yellow flag.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Hey Ben, how's it going, man? Oh, last lap. Okay.
One more lap to go.
Take the off track. No. Got away with it there.
Okay, Toby, you've used half your fuel.
Oh! Yeah, I kind of forgot for a second we got damaged, so... I think he's just got my number a bit on this. I don't think we're going to catch him unless he makes a really big mistake. Oh, car nearly went again. Oh, well. I mean, that could have been a lot worse, that race. That could have been a lot worse. Good race, Max. Well driven under pressure.
P10. That's it. We're done.
Good race, Max. Would help if I actually press the mic button when I say that, doesn't it? Rather than thanks. Yeah, that... I mean, it's annoying because we could have sort of maybe been top 5 of the cars that went out. But given we're at one point, I don't know, how low did we go, Nate? I think we were down to 16th at one point after the second guy crashed into us. But somehow, looking at that, I don't think we've lost iRating. It says +1, which normally means we're just basically going to stay where we were, because it's normally one less than what Race Labs tells me. So, I'm pleased with that. Because I really thought we were about to lose a lot of iRating at some point. And I know I always say it doesn't really matter too much to me anymore, but to lose it like that when we got taken out, like, in the most ridiculous way possible, yeah, that would have been frustrating. Yeah, I mean, so basically, Nate, like a few weeks ago, I did really well and got up. I think I went from about 1,200 up to 1,650, and then I lost a load. I think the track was Spa, and I got taken out twice by the same guy in each race. And it's, I think the first one is intentional, or the second one is intentional. The first one was a mistake, and I think because of that, the second one, he was basically had a chip on his shoulder. And I lost over 100 iRating, and I had a little moment where I threw my toys out the pram, put my whole rig on Facebook Marketplace, and just lost the will to play sim racing games.
Pit lane speed limit is
and then
64
to Tony Turbo in the chat, I joined a league with him, started getting back into it, and sort of convincing myself iRating doesn't matter. Thought, you know, league, nice, no pressure of iRating, no pressure of safety rating. Got taken out in the second race of that, and I just, again, straight back on Facebook Marketplace, and I just had a little paddy, but thankfully we're over that now. But yeah, thankfully no one bought it. Otherwise, if they bought it within the first couple of days, I may have said yes and been without a rig now. But thankfully, no one took me up on the offer. So here we are, still with our rig and enjoying sim racing again. But yeah, let's have a look at the... I swear there used to be a button to sort of choose your lap. Oh, here we go. Is this qualifying? Right, here we go then. Was it free? Oh, hey Chris, how's it going, man? I know. And then in the last couple of weeks, I've sort of taken, well, not completely, because I still do check what I've lost or gained. But I think my main reason for wanting to get a better iRating is because I spent so long in the lower ones, and I know I'm a better driver than that. I should be around sort of high, maybe 1.8, pushing 2K, and I just want that quality of racing as opposed to, you know, like the 1,000, 1,200 range. People just don't care. Like they don't care for, like you're telling me not to care. They don't care about iRating, but they also don't care just about ruining other people's races. Yeah, it's not great. And I just spent so much time being taken out that I just didn't enjoy it. So I thought if I can get higher, maybe towards 2K, I'll experience less of that. But actually, you know what I've realised is no matter what your iRating is, people will drive like idiots. Like this guy here, we're going to look at in a minute. Does anyone know the shortcut to go through incidents? I thought it's control and free, but it's not. Go through incidents. So I want to look at that thing, but as soon as we've got some time, I thought we'd go through. No, I know exactly, Tony. Yeah, but for some reason I was on one and was convinced it did. Shift numpad 3. Okay, there we go. Let's try that one then. Oh, I think this is my off track. Yeah, okay. No, that's just me then. Oh well. Right, let's just look at the lap. What lap was it? So it's lap 4. Yes, here we go then. Let's have a look what this guy did. Get to the chopper. Yeah, so it's number 17 behind us. Actually, I'll tell you what. Rear chase. So he's behind us. I knew at this point he had the run on me and he was going to get me at the chicane. So I was kind of resigned to that. And if you watch, I go as far out as I can to give him the space because I knew he's going to go up the inside. So in a minute, I'm going to go right to the left hand of the road. And I basically just give him the room. And then he just doesn't even try and move. He just doesn't even try and make the corner. It's like he's expecting me just to go straight or like turn left. I don't know what he's playing at. Let's see. No. Yeah, look, I was worried that maybe I moved, but I didn't. I stayed where I was. He just goes left a bit. He carries on going left. What was he playing at? Let's have a look at the old... Here we go. Let's have a look at this then. See if it's any netcode. No, he just does actually turn into me. Okay, yeah, I don't know what he's doing on that one. Did he get away with that? Did he carry on? God, I need to learn some keyboard shortcuts for replays. Yeah, he carries on. I don't know if he had damage. Let's see if he goes into pit. I know one car did go into the pit at the end of that lap, and it might have been him, which would be good. At least there's some karma. No, he carried on. Okay, that's annoying. And then let's look at lap 1 as well. Because I want to see that incident on lap 1. I know you said you looked at it, Nate. I just want to see... So yeah, is this it? Oh. No, it must have been lap 2 then. Oh no, that's why. Duh. Right, here we go. So yeah, he goes slow, and at this point, I thought I had the line, so I go in, and I can't really go anywhere. At this point, all I can do is either go on the grass, at which point I'm probably going to spin out, or slam the brakes on. But I keep my line, I keep tight to the curb, and he just keeps cutting in. Just keeps cutting in. And then, yeah, we make contact. Unfortunately, I spin him out, ruin his race. Yeah. We were lucky as well, because we obviously then made a double contact, but didn't spin out. So, hold on. Yeah, I'm ahead of him at this point. Yeah, it's definitely not like the other one where it's like, what are you doing, mate? It's definitely... Yeah, that's a bit of not a great one. Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's not 100% on him. I could have anticipated that more, and the only way I could have done it though is just ease off. I'd have had to sacrifice some speed or go onto the grass, and I was probably spinning at that point with the speed I was carrying. So yeah, let's have a look at the damage in terms of safety rating, because yeah, we lost a fair bit there. No, let's have a look at the rate. Why is it showing me that? Come on, go away. Season results. We were this one, I think. Yeah, there we go. So we we gained I rating. Somehow we gained I rating. We lost 0.22 safety rating, which, I mean, this race was never a good idea if I wanted to really gain safety rating, because it's so short that even if you have a clean race, if you get like 2 or 3 incident points, you're losing a little bit. You have to have a 0x, 1x race at most to gain anything after that, and you're basically breaking even or losing. So yeah, I think I have to sort of forget safety rating. And to be honest, I could lose my B license tonight. If we have another couple of races like that, we could lose our A license, sorry. Which wouldn't be I tell you what, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because the plan for this week is to do these races tonight, get wherever we're going to get in terms of results, and then the rest of the week I was going to farm safety rating at the Nürburgring in the Radical SR10. But we drove that last night, and let me tell you, boys and girls, that car is no joke. So the SR8 was a great car. I mean, you could throw that around, and if you made a mistake, it would kill you, and you're not recovering. But you could have enough confidence in the grip, especially around the Nürburgring, to just go out the lap and sort of go at it quickly. Whereas that SR10, so much understeer, no ABS. I'm pretty sure the SR8 probably didn't have ABS as well. So that, but it's just, it's so hard to drive. I think I tried maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes yesterday. Couldn't even finish a lap. So whereas I remember in the Radical last year in the SR8, we did about 5-6 races like 0x around the Nürburgring, because it was just, and those were decent results. I think we got a podium on one of them. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing that with the SR10. So if I want to gain safety rating, I think it's GT Sprint or VRS Sprint at the weekend, which I might have to do. So, I mean, on Saturday I can't do it because I'm taking my son to watch wrestling, the WWE show. So I'll be out all day. So I'll have to do it on Sunday evening. So yeah, basically the last chance I'll do that. So if anyone fancies doing the VRS endurance race, 3 hours around Road Atlanta, then yeah, let me know, because I might need the safety rating. But then if I go and lose my A license tonight, then that pressure's off and I don't care anymore. I'll carry on. Yeah. What do I need to be? Is above 2, isn't it, to keep my license? So I need 0.47. So I didn't need that much. Yeah, man. And obviously, I'm guessing you'd want to practice a lot first as well. So yeah, that's cool. But we will. Ah, see, look at that. See, that's a good thing about doing these fixed Ferrari fix, is that we've only got to wait just less than 15 minutes now to the next one. Whereas before, if you do the GT3 challenge, you've either got to wait, you've got to do the sprint right after, or you're basically waiting an hour and a half or 1 hour and 15 minutes. I don't understand why they don't do the GT3 challenge every hour. I just don't get it. I mean, I know that would prevent people doing the rotation between the 20-minute race and the hour race, but not everyone wants to do the 40-minute or the hour race, whatever it is. Some people just like doing those shorter races and wants to do more of those rather than having to wait 2 hours or having to do just, yeah. So I just don't understand why they don't do it. It's such a popular series. But yeah, for whatever reason, every 2 hours. This is annoying me. I can hear the cable rattling on this. Let's try and adjust that. There we go. Right. Sorry, why are you getting extreme close up, my ugly mug? Oh, what have we done? Have I just killed my camera? Oh, what have I done? Oh no. Deactivate. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Gonna be didn't driving the. No. Cancel. Oh, geez, I nearly closed Streamlabs then. Yes, I will be doing that. I've never driven the other Porsche, but new car. I mean, I definitely need to at least try it. But yeah, I reckon that'll be a lot of fun.
The leader's just done a 149.07.
Is it going to be in its own series, Ben? I just saw the tweet about the car. I didn't see if they said anything about a new series or if it's going in another series. I'm not sure where it would fit, but sorry while I adjust this. I'm trying to make it so. There we go. That's better. There we go. Yeah, Tony, I remember when you were saying that you don't stream so much anymore because of electricity prices. I've made the mistake of putting the IHD for my smart meter in my office now, and it's just depressing with my aircon on and the rig, the PC, the lighting. Yeah. Streaming after October and then even more next year is going to be it's going to be a rich man's game. I won't have to worry about subs because I might be the one of like 20, 30 people streaming at that point, because how some people are going to afford it. It's ridiculous. Ah, nice. Okay, cool. Well, it's always good to get new content. I'd like to see them announce the new Ferrari, but I think that's going to be a few seasons away yet, maybe even a few years. Let's get in our own little. If you saw my video about the groups, then there you go. You know this little tip too. Got the track to ourselves.
It exits clear.
Yeah, man, Ben, congratulations, by the way. I looked at your channel just the other day. Like, I watch your videos anyway, but I just happened to like have your channel up and looking at numbers and stuff. It's crazy how well your channel's just exploded over the last couple of months. Absolutely mad, man. I think what you at 5.5k subs now, which is crazy. I remember when I first subbed to you about, I think, just gone over 2. That's really impressive, but it's not surprising because I always said like your commentary, like yours and Chris's commentary on your iRacing videos are always like really, really good and just make the content in itself. But the fact, like, since you've done all the other stuff like the F1 videos now, yeah, it's hardly surprising your channel's blown up. But if you want to send some of them my way, like if you get tired of all the pressure of performing to 5.5k people, then yeah, I'll take about 800 of them. No worries, I can bear that burden. See, I was looking at doing the F1 videos, but the thing the thing with F1 videos for me is you have to kind of do my team. And then if you do my team, I think unless you're a good driver, like a really good driver, and you're good at commentary as well, it doesn't really work. Like for me, for example, I'm not good at commentary. I'm not good at like play-by-play of the race. It just doesn't really work. So I haven't got the skill of say like Jarno and people like that who do it, and I haven't got the commentary to sort of talk the races up to make them sound more exciting. So people just don't want to watch it if I do it. So yeah, like it's again, not to blow smoke at your ass, but it's no wonder you always do well, because I'm not saying you're a bad driver, but you've got the commentary side of it, even if you haven't got like say the skill of Jarno Opmeer, who sort of seems to have the my career monopoly sewn up. But I was going to do F1 Manager as well, because I got that the other day and I'm really enjoying it. Granted, I've only done 2 races so far. But again, I'm not sure how well that does. It seems to do well on Twitch, but from what I've seen of like looking at view counts of certain videos, not so well on YouTube for some reason. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I never understand how they call it esports, but yet they don't use the cockpit cam. Like, it should be forced. You should have to use a cockpit cam. Right, I've kind of just been driving around, having a leisurely drive and a chat here. I need to sort of actually make use of this practice and get some pace. It's like when people play Gran Turismo and they're going on about what a sim it is, and then they're playing that view where it's like on the splitter on the front of the car, like the road cam. And I'm just like, really? Just play as a sim. Like Rory, I know he's obviously one of the bigger GT7 streamers, and he just plays with I think that view as well, or like the bonnet cam. I'm just thinking, just do it in the cockpit, because when he plays ACC and iRacing and he's good at both those games, he obviously plays with the right view. I don't really get it. I think my dog is outside my office. I can hear him whimpering. I haven't heard him scratch the door yet, but I can hear him crying away. Oh, a bit too much speed into there. It's amazing how much you can cut that corner. I need to be hitting my optimum really, which is basically a 145 dead, and then we might be seeing some good results. But at the moment, a 145.5 I think is my best time. Not cutting it. Oh, that corner is just so sketchy in the Ferrari. I've got to lift off more.
P10, you've just done a 145.76.
In the Merc, I can do a 144 all day. For some reason, I just cannot get this car right. Ooh. Right on the edge there. Ah. Ooh. That's lift off a bit there. What time is it?
You're currently 2.6 off the pace. That
I
was
might
146.14.
watch some of the faster guys and see what they're doing. Just see what I should be doing. Like normally I'd watch VRS or something. So have you got any fast guys in here? Right. Oh, can I not? Oh, because I've been in my... Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh, we don't want to watch this guy. He's slower than us. This guy. We'll watch this guy. Where is he? This one. 144.3. I would balls it up, wouldn't I? Well done, Toby. Well done. Good one. What an idiot. So anyway, we're about to start, so... He registered 179, so it's a
last
popular
lap
race.
time is a 145.64.
See if we can get that again. I just want to see some quick guys. Follow this guy around for a bit.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
Oh, where is he? He's going, he's going. Oh, okay, there goes that idea. Yeah, that chicane is just no good with cold tyres. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just park up on the apex, mate. Are you stopping as well?
Track
Yeah.
temps increasing. It's now 43 Celsius.
Right, let's go. Let's see if we can have a better result. I'm sure we can. No lap one shenanigans. And no no getting wrecked. What was that guy's name, if anyone remembers? The guy that took us out, just so if we see him again, we can give him a wide berth. Just leave him to it. I'll recognise his livery if I see it, but... Manuel, is it Manuel? McDouche. I actually looked at that and go, oh, okay, I'll look out for that name. And then, yeah, I kind of said it in my head. Yeah, Manuel sounds about right. As Loopy says, those Iberians are always causing trouble. Hey, Nate's joined the Discord. Nate, yeah, if you post a message in a Discord and you want to check for replies, I check quickly because it's so busy in that Discord, man, that it just flies down the page and you'll never see a message again. It's just absolutely manic in that Discord. You probably realised already, yeah. How are we doing? Where are we in this split? Ah, middle of the pack. There we go. We'll take that. Middle of the pack. Not much point going out for practice. By the time we finish our out lap, it'll be end of practice session. Yeah, I got quite a cool livery. I got it off Trading Paints, obviously, but where is it? Let's go. Look at me. Come on. Oh, can I not look at myself? No. What's going on? Have I just completely forgotten how to use a replay? I thought I could. Okay, never mind. Yeah. So I'll show you in a bit. I've never really used Trading Paints much before, other than just basically getting one for the Sim Hound stuff. But there's some seriously talented people making liveries, given they're for nothing. Just upload them for anyone to use. I just need to remember to turn it on every race. Manuel Falcon. Let's have a look. Is he in here? Manuel. No. No Manuel. So we're all good. We have no Manuel. Oh, before I do this, I just need to check something. Yeah, so I don't know if anyone's seen my review on the Simhound gloves, but I've got the new ones, the external stitching ones, and they're really good. Just they are terrible for texting because obviously you've got the stitching on the outside now, and it just does not conduct any kind of electrical signal from your finger through the stitching. So yeah, if you use your phone a lot, stick with the internal stitching or the normal stitching ones. Otherwise, I can definitely recommend the external stitching ones.
All clear on pit exit. Okay, Toby, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
All right, Jim. Right, so let's see if we can get low 145s this time. I think we were high 145s before, which meant we started quite far up the grid, or far back in the grid. So need to make sure we get a near perfect lap for us, which is low 145s. Come on. No, it's only our out lap, but not hitting the corners very well. Come on, I can hear my brakes squeaking. Sorry if you can hear that. I think it's my shoes on the pedal. Right, let's go. Ah, contacts are getting dry. Good timing. I felt myself really lean into that then, as if I was actually in the car. Oh, no. Got a little bit greedy with the throttle then. Not a bad lap. Got to be somewhere near P5, surely.
P5.
Hey, there we go. Look at that. What was that? A 145.2? Man. Still not really that close to the 144s. Oh, no. Yeah. I was way too tight to that corner then. I'm not going to improve now, I don't think. But it says a lot about how, yeah, my lap times, I can mess up that badly and still be within my best lap time. So there's clearly a lot of easy time to be had. Yeah, I've just lost the plot now. Okay, well, we should still finish higher than P, or
The car ahead
start
has just done a
higher than P10,
146.05.
like we did the last
The guy
race.
behind has just done a 145.69.
There's still P6. That's more like it. Yeah, a little bit early on the throttle there. You just need to be so patient on that one. And that's where people make mistakes, especially if you're being pressured. Because you just want to get on the throttle and get out of the way, get out of there before we catch up on you. But no, if you do that there, you're gone. So it looks like, yeah, unless someone improves the lap time in the next 30 seconds, looks like P6 is where we're going to start. Too bad. Let's have a look at this livery real quick.
That's the end of the session.
Yeah,
P6.
That's smart, that. I love the red. Shade of red it's used. Oh, okay. Bye then. Hello, game. have I crashed a game? No. Okay, I was really worried then. Oh dear, right, P6. Come on in, let's go. That would have been great timing if I just managed to kill the game. Corner 9 eyes jumping on nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I always found, maybe it's different than the Ferrari, but I always found with the Merc, if you take the corner too tight, that camber just, especially because the Merc's got such bad traction anyway, it's just so hard to put any kind of power down. You have to you put it down later than you normally would, so you kind of lose time from, you know, time you gain from going tight, you lost because of the traction. So, yeah, I might be worth trying the Ferrari, though. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not going to point out the fact his mic doesn't seem to be working.
15 minutes. You've not got much time to sort this out. The track temp is 42. The air temp is 26 Celsius.
Jim on my back straight away.
Follow car number 04 in the right column.
Hey Toby, are you Toby with the YouTube channel?
Oh, mate, yeah, yes, you give me a bit of a big head there, but yeah, I am. I've never had someone say that before.
You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
Yeah, I followed him for a few months, I think.
Oh, nice, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, look at that.
Have a nice race, mate.
And you, buddy. Look at that.
What are you doing?
Who, is he talking to me? No. Oh. Yeah, yeah. That's it now. I peaked. I'll be on YouTube Rewind next year. That's cool. That's cool. I always see other people do that when I watch their videos. And I think that must be pretty cool. That must feel pretty good. And it does. It feels pretty good. Ah, man. Yeah, I know. It's a total toys out the pram moment. And truth be told, if someone said, yeah, I'll buy it off you, I would have probably like just had cold feet and said, sorry, mate, someone's already bought it and not gone ahead. So, yeah, it's just... I was just getting... I think I'd done it so much. And as I said to someone else, I think... Basically, I was only ever racing when I was streaming or making videos, and it got to the point where I wasn't racing for the enjoyment, I was racing to make content, and that massively took the fun out of it for me, because
Jump to car number 0.
I not only had the pressure of trying to do well in the race, I had the pressure of having to make, you know, an entertaining race. So, you know, it's all very well winning, but if you're out in front the whole way with no one around you, then it's not a very good video. So, yeah, and then... Basically, after that first tantrum, I didn't stream and make videos for a while. In fact, you know, if you've been subbed to the channel, you might have noticed that we went 2 months or so without any kind of content. And I basically just streamed offline, raced offline for that entire time, and really just found the love again because, you know, I could just race for my own benefit. Didn't have to worry about people watching and trying to entertain them. Didn't have to worry about trying to talk all the time. You know, if I didn't have anything to say, I could just do it, man. And yeah, so... Now I've got the love back for it. Like, I actually look forward to streaming again. And I still race offline. But I actually want to race on stream now. I don't feel like I have to race offline. So, yeah, man. It's... I think everyone gets it. You just... No matter how much you enjoy something and how passionate you are about a hobby, you just get burnt out if you do it too much. So... I think having some time off from time to time, just give yourself that chance to miss it and realise that you miss it and you want to do it again. That's a good thing. Right, I'm just going to be a little bit quiet while you just go through lap 1. You watch me take that poor guy out that said he's subbed to my channel and I've... Oh no,
Go.
That's 2 bad starts in the race.
15 minutes left. Car right.
Oh, Jesus, dude. Oh, it's him again. I recognise that livery.
You're right. Hold your line.
Oh, this is not good. I don't want to be pushed out wide on the S's.
He's still there. Clear right.
Oh,
Car
Jesus.
right.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no.
Left side, clear left.
Sorry, man. I had to move. I was going to get
Right
wrecked either
side.
way.
Right side's clear.
Oh, well.
We've been called into the pits by the stewards for
Oh,
repairs.
yeah, I'm totally screwed. This car's not going anywhere. Well, I'm so glad we're doing Fixed Ferrari tonight, boys and girls. This is a massive reminder for me why I stopped doing this series in the first place. And yeah, it's welcome to Fixed Ferrari. It's just, I thought maybe, seeing as we're double I rating now, that we'd sort of get round this and we'd at least try and finish lap 1 without any incidents, but it's no different. It's no different. Absolutely no different. It's like, for God's sake, man. Like, I mean, I took that guy out on the right of me, but selfishly, I was either going to wreck directly in front of me by going into them. There's no way I could have put the brakes on in time, or I tried to avoid it and risk someone. Yeah, exactly, Ben. I mean, I feel bad for the guy that I took out, but I had to do something. Otherwise, it was just, yeah. Fuck's sake, guys. I think the one benefit... Oh, no. I need to map my black box button. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely. That's a right old mess. Quick. We need control. Black box. Yes, that one. Okay, cool. No, don't want to add fuel. Don't want to change tyres. I don't even think I've got tyres. They probably flew off into space after the accident. Oh, geez, guys. You know what? I am tempted, Nate. What time's the next 25-minute race at Silverstone? Is it 15:15? 9:15, I think it is, isn't it? I think depending how terminal this race is, if there's any chance of salvaging anything, then I might give it a go. But I mean, look at it. I don't think.
The car in front is pitting.
Still people pitting. iPad, mate. Look at him. He's 3rd place. I'm glad he's doing well. Fucking hell. I don't know, man. Like, maybe Watkins just isn't worth it. What are you doing? Oh. Thought fast repair is instant.
There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors. The leader has just done a
Oh, Christ's sake, really? Guys.
Flag.
Sorry, mate. I mean, it came out the worst time.
Car left. Clear left.
Just gonna have to let these guys go.
Flag.
Oh no, don't take my friend out.
Really?
Blue flag.
Oh no, what an absolute fucking disaster this race is. Like, why would you do this series, man? Like, why would you do it? Like, I mean, even when I came out of rookies, right, and I had my D license, and I only had this car, and I raced it all the time, I don't think I enjoyed it. I think I did it out of sheer sort of necessity of having to do it to get my license up. But it's just absolutely... It's always like this. That's why you never see Dave Cam do it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm sure he's done it before.
All right, Toby.
But you don't see many of the
That's 10 minutes left.
big YouTube channels do it for this very reason, and it's just an absolute disaster.
P14.
I'll let you go, David, on the straight.
Clear left.
Thank you.
Oh well, at least we've got a race in our hands behind us.
The gap behind has now decreased to 0.
Toby versus Tobias. Whoever loses has the worst version of Toby. Because everyone always asks if my name's Tobias. Is your name short for Tobias?
Okay, Toby, don't let this guy distract you.
Oh, Jesus. And there he goes. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not very good
The
at...
leader has just done a 144.
Hey, Chris, how's it going, man? Ah, he's gaining, he's gaining.
Blue flag.
I think that blue flag might work in our favour, depending on how much he's going to respect it. But I think he's going to get us here.
We're okay on fuel.
Oh no, Tobias is going to win the battle.
Far left. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Okay, stay with him.
I'm officially the worst Toby as it stands. Oh, Jesus. God, you're heavy on the brakes there. Threw me right off.
Thank you.
Mate, good luck with this blue flag. There's too much at stake. This Toby battle needs to be decided. Oh! Oh, that was very nearly... Oh, I don't really want to let him go yet. I think we'll wait till we get on the next straight.
P15, qualifying pace now. Come on, you can salvage something here.
Don't think we can, Jim. Right, I'm going to let him go, and then I'm going to hope when he goes up to behind Tobias, we'll catch him back up again. Go, 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 go. No, no, no.
The gap in front is now 0.9.
Normally I'd stay on my racing line, but coming up to the chicane, you don't want to be off the line. So I'm trying to do him a favour, but maybe I'm in the wrong.
The car behind is
God, it's like doing a multi-class race at the moment.
0.40.
Just need a few LMP1 cars to come and destroy everyone, and we actually might get into my rating.
Okay, Toby, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. What's going on, mate? Come on, get your act together.
Oh, Jim. I swear Jim doesn't actually watch my races. He just has a look at the standings every now and then, sees I'm 15th, and it's like, what are you doing, lad? Never mind the fact I nearly died on lap 1. Yeah, Jim is definitely on the sauce today. he saw I was doing fixed Ferrari and he's like, I need a drink for this one.
Fastest lap.
My flag box is on the verge of giving me epilepsy at the moment while it reminds me there's blue flags behind me. So there's a setting I need to change. Ooh.
The gap in front is now 1.5 seconds.
Man, this battle means a lot to Toby. He does not want to lose this one. He does not care about blue flags. How close is he? Oh, he's over a second behind, so he's quite right not to give it up yet. This guy's not the quickest, given he's in what? Oh, 4th place. Yeah, I see what you mean, Nate. That was a bit better, actually, going a bit tighter. Oh, so when we actually get through lap 1, we end up having a clean race, an enjoyable race, but we just, for whatever reason, can't seem to get that clean start. Right, I better let Elias go. I'll let you go on the straight, Elias. Go on my left.
On your left. Clear left. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
See, I could be a dick and just battle, because I'm battling for position. I don't have to give up the position. But, you know, I'm racing for 15th or 14th. They're racing for 4th and 3rd, so, or 4th and 5th. I think their race is slightly more important than mine at this stage. Yeah, exactly, Nate. I think that's it. I think if I want a clean race, I'm gonna have to qualify and just get ahead of all the idiots. Oh, where are you going?
Clear left.
The blue flags have given
Nice
us.
one, Toby. Great move. Keep it up.
Given us a place. Oh, they finished. Oh, this is it then. The last battle, or the last lap battle.
P14. One more to go.
Yeah, tow me home, guys. Please don't slam the brakes on Elias or Neil. I'm right behind you, battling for position. But you're more than welcome to keep turning me back. Oh, balls that up then.
Max, you better
And Toby Steed comes round the last corner and takes the checkered flag to become the champion Toby of the world.
Yellow flag. 14th. Okay, we're done.
Yeah, never has 14th felt so sweet. Yeah, I've not tried Road America before. I've seen enough people do it to know that it makes for a good racing track, but I've just never tried it. And it's a long old track. It's not like one, say like this, or Road Atlanta, where you can learn it fairly quickly. Oh man, guys. Let's have a look at the start then, shall we? Where our race was effectively ended. Oh. Get to the chopper. Right, here we go then. Let's see where we died. So look, I got absolutely mugged off there. I didn't help myself by letting all those cars get ahead of me. So we started 7th and we were 14th at this point. Oh no, actually no, sorry, ignore those standings. Right, so look, it all kicks off. I do all that I can. I mean, sorry to... yeah, that guy. What an absolute disaster. What an absolute disaster. Look at that, man. How many cars was it? Blimp. Right, let's... Oh, okay. Cheers, Blimp. Right, he's really not got much control over the chopper and Blimp. Right, let's just do Far Chase then. Right, so here we go. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, me included, at this point. And then, yeah, it all just, yeah, 5. That's not even the best camera angle. There's still people behind us. Rear chase. Oh my days. It's still going. It's still going. It is still going. Do you know what's funny about that? Is the go bowling sign. That would have been perfect if that was above us at that point. Like go bowling. That would have made it the perfect thumbnail. And yeah, of course, at that point, our race was dead. But we are the best Toby, and someone recognised us. So all is not lost. All is not lost. That was worth dying on lap 1 just for that. Right, let's have a look. Oh, yeah, that doesn't make for pleasant reading. We actually lost. But it goes to show what I said earlier, that if you get anything less than a 0 or 1x race, you're losing safety rating. I mean, we only got 4x then, I think. Is it 4x? Yeah, 4x. And we still lost 0.2 or 0.2. So yeah, we've lost 0.24 tonight, and we've lost minus 41 I rating. Yeah, I love them, man. Tell you what, so I had the Fanatec V3 pedals for ages, which I used for about 6 or 7 months without the brake performance kit. And then I was just finding... So the throttle's fine. I don't think you really complain about the throttle. I mean, the throttle's... Yeah, it's fine. But the brake pedal, out the box, too much travel. And even if you change like the elastomers or whatever else, it's still it's way too soft, the pedal. So then I got the brake performance kit, and that improves the travel a little bit. So you go from about, I don't know, 3, 4 maybe, as much as that inch of travel, to maybe about 1.5, 2 inches of travel. And the firmness is better, but it's still not enough. I mean, again, people have got them and they use them and they're absolutely fine. But I just wanted from the get-go a pedal where there's virtually no travel. Like, because I find that easy to build muscle memory. So like near me, there's a place called Podium. There's a big car cafe, and they've got a sim rig and they've got some hydraulic pedals there. And whenever I use those, like the travel, we're talking like less than like half an inch maybe a quarter of an inch travel, and the rest after that is all just pressure. And every time I use those, I just come away thinking, man, when I used to go home to the Fanatec, I just used to really just wish that I had something similar. And so the travel on these, I mean, you can obviously, I don't know how much you can see. I can't really see there. Oh, it's not up there. But when you've been watching the race, the travel's maybe, I don't know, probably about half an inch, I reckon. And then it's just so firm. And I've got the the force set to 70 kilos, and it obviously goes up to 104. Actually, I don't know. I'll be guessing if I say, but it goes up way higher than that. But any more than 70, and I've literally got to basically brake my seat to get full throttle, full brake pressure. Exactly that, Chris. So before I was always locking up. I couldn't really get that muscle memory to sort of only ever brake at 80% or 75%. Whereas this, my braking is so consistent in terms of I can sort of get within my lap times. If you look at the lap times of my races, they're within like a few hundredths of each other, maybe a tenth or two at most. Whereas before, like you'd find that I was half a second, because my braking was so erratic, just from never being able to do the same pressure to the next. I just couldn't get that muscle memory with these, where for about 2 weeks, I was maybe a bit flaky with these, but it didn't take long. And now I've got that muscle memory. It's really easy to go from a car. So like last night when I was driving the SR10, where it's got no ABS, it was, granted I was far from being an expert, but I was already sort of able to brake at the right pressure for the right corner, and just get that muscle memory really quickly, which is, it sets that base level and then you improve on that. But 100%. I mean, I know they're pricey, and not everyone likes the look. I think the look of them is fantastic. I think they're, especially because they got the light and strip, as you can probably see, big into RGB. But yeah, I think they're well worth the money. I mean, so I've only got the brake and throttle, which was £799. I mean, I'd never use a clutch, so I didn't need that. I'd have got it purely for just to have a more complete looking rig. But yeah, definitely go for them. Although saying that, there's a lot more in terms of like the Husing-Veld Ultimates. I think around the same price. And I mean, I think Dave Cam used those, so there's definitely, I think it's personal preference. But for me, they're spot on. I much prefer these than that car cafe place with the hydraulic pedals they got there. So the SR10, I'd imagine when you're good at it, it's a fun car. But it's just, so the SR8 was just so much fun, but the SR10, it just does not drive well. If you've got the right setup, it's probably absolutely spot on. But on a fixed setup race, it's so much understeer. It's just so difficult. No traction control. I don't think SR8 had it either, but it was a lot more easy to manage the throttle. The second, in first or second, you put any kind of throttle down, if it's more than 25-30%, you're just spinning. You almost have to pull away in a third gear. It's mad. So yeah, I really want to get to grips with it, especially this week because it's the Nürburgring. But I think it's going to take a long time to master that car. Whereas the SR8, I jumped in. I remember it was similar situation where last season the Radical was at the Nürburgring for the last week of season 2 or season 1, and I just jumped in, having never driven the SR8. And in my first race, I got a 0x race at the Nürburgring and got a podium. So that goes to show how friendly that car was to jump in and drive. Whereas this one, I think if I tried to do that, I would have probably got a DQ from just off tracks alone, let alone contacts and loss of controls. What time is it? Oh man, should we do one more? I think I kind of don't want to end it on that note. Yeah, let's do one more. Yeah, full Nords. Sorry. Yeah, I'm getting real bad at that. So yeah, I know. I always see the Nürburgring, and I always forget that there's the Grand Prix track as well, or the GP track. So yeah, it's the full Nords, and I just love that track. I mean, I can happily just drive that, switch off, and get to the end of the race. Like I don't remember any of it, but I just love it. But weirdly, there's not been many series that have done it. I don't think that, I looked at the schedules earlier. SimLabs is normally at the Nordschleife, Nürburgring, and it wasn't this year or this season from what I can see. Same as the advanced Mazda. It's really been weird. Like, normally it's a guarantee for the Mazda series. But yeah, let's hop straight back in. This will be my last one. I was planning on doing a 6-hour stream tonight, but I'm not used to it. I'm flagging. So we do one more, which still gonna be 3 hours. Still a lot longer than our normal hour and a half streams. But yeah, I'm just flagging. Already doing 2 laps there. Yeah, so weirdly that in AC I've only ever done it in VR. And yeah, I don't know. I didn't really know the track well back then. Like I couldn't drive around it and know all the braking points and stuff. So didn't really enjoy it. Whereas iRacing, like, yeah, I don't even have to think about corners. I can just drive it, like I say, switch onto autopilot and get around it. yeah. If we win, we go 6. But I think I'm safe for that one. Right, let's join. Yeah, so there you go. If we win, I will do a 6-hour stream. And given how these last 2 races are gone, I don't think there's much chance of that. Not just the the carnage and crashes that have happened. I just think our pace is a bit off yet. And I'm debating sort of investing more time into this series and practice for the rest of the week. I just love this track, but actually I don't love this series enough to carry on with this track. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Does VRS have... let's have a look. Let's have a look. I don't think VRS does fixed. Oh, no, not LFM. We'll have a look, but I don't think it does. I think it's only a... get out of the way. Get out of the way. Apex Ferrari. Hey, there we go. It does. Awesome. Here we go then, boys and girls. Actually, won't do that one.
Welcome to this virtual racing school.
Am I breaking some kind of terms and condition here by streaming it? I don't think I am. Wow, he's not breaking a lot later there. Okay. Breaking a lot later. Yeah, start on pole, exactly, Chris, but I just think we were way off the pace to do that. Interestingly, he doesn't drop down 3rd there, he stays at 4th the entire way. Doesn't drop down 3rd there either. So he's basically in a gear higher every corner than I'm doing at the moment. I always go down to 2nd there. Okay, he's going down to 2nd there, that's fair enough. He brakes really late there. Okay. I mean, obviously I'm going to absorb all that by one session or one watch the video, but yeah. How long we got? 15 minutes. 15 minutes? Let's get ourselves a little group.
All clear. Push now.
Right, so yeah, stays in fourth. Let's try that one. Feels quite weird, but let's see. Oh, actually, yeah, I think not. Oh, yeah, I let off too early. I think not upsetting the car by dropping down in third actually helps quite a lot. Oh, I don't like not dropping down to second there, getting that extra rotation.
New fastest lap for Janssen, 145.17.
Okay, braking later there works as well. Oh, a little bit early on the throttle there, messed that lap up. Yeah, so normally I was braking at the 300 board, but 200 is plenty. I know in the GT4 cars you have to brake at the 300 because the brakes aren't quite as good.
144.82.
Oh, look at this lap. If that's right.
P4.
Ooh, 144.7. Well, round it at 144.8. See, we go into 144s now. We need to bring that into the race, or into qualifying at least. There we go. So I think we gained probably about a tenth just from braking so much later in... Well, actually probably 2 tenths from braking so much later in those 2 corners. And I reckon only going down to 4th probably helps quite a bit. And we could probably gain another tenth because that chicane we messed up on that lap. It wasn't clean at all. If you remember, we came out quite deep and sort of had to lift off the throttle a bit. So if we can do that... But obviously doing it in an empty practice lobby is a bit different to doing it in a race. But we know we can do it now. Yeah, that's a little bit late. So yeah, it's just after the 200, whereas before I was braking just before. Let's see if we can do another flying lap. Oh, that wasn't... No, that was not tidy at all. Damn it.
Watch the track limits, please, Toby.
Yeah, I was overthinking that one a bit. Watching the boards opposed to watching the track.
Fastest lap for Janssen, 144.77.
Oh. So even with those messy corners, we still managed a 144.6, which is probably our qualifying lap from the last time.
P5.
So I think 200 board's a bit late. Maybe I need to go for the 250 or 225. Because yeah, I'm not getting that right now.
The guy behind has just done a 145.00. The guy ahead has just posted a 144.75. P6. Your lap time was at 145.65.
Bit better. Maurice's Fanalab profiles. So the ones I'm using are the ones that are always stickied in the Fanalab forum post, like when they announce new versions. So I don't know if those are the ones. But yeah, I'm using some profiles basically that Fanalab or Fanatec seem to sticky all the time. They're alright. I don't know if there's better ones. I'm happy to have a look. So it's 145 dead. So we're getting there.
That puts you 0.23 off the pace. You've just done a 145.00.
Yeah, man. So we watched the VRS lap. So the first lap that we did after watching that lap was a 144.7. So, you know, what was our qualifying time in the last race? I think a 145.5. So yeah, it's helped a lot. It's mainly the chicane. So I was going down to third, which I think upsets the car just enough. Obviously that wasn't a good example of it because we actually balls that up. But yeah, I think when I drop down to third, it's unsettling the car a bit. So then I'm sort of suffering a bit into the chicane, whereas he only goes down to fourth, which helps a lot. And I'm also braking a lot later than I was. So previously a couple of 300 boards, I think, with the reference points I had from previous laps, whereas it's like 250, 225. So that's good. Did I just go down to first? Man, that was risky. Cool, right. What have we got? Time. Yeah, it's just basically race is about to start.
P7. You're now 1.9 off the leader's pace.
Yes, that's a lot better. I think our previous time in the practice session before the race, we were well away from the time, like 30th odd. So to be in the top 10, that's a big contrast. Yeah, so just wait for the race to start now. Right. Come on, it's 1:45. There we go. Right in time. So yeah, potentially the last race, unless we win. And then we go and do another 3 hours after this. But I think we all know, based on how the last two races have gone, that's extremely unlikely. We've got the pace, or somewhere towards the pace that we need. But we're yet to survive. I think, actually, no, the first race, was it lap 2 we got twatted on. So I think, yeah, lap 1 and lap 2 so far. So we might be looking at lap 3 this one. I'll probably use like £3 worth of electricity so far. As depressing as that is, like we got to the state of the world where you have to worry about how much electricity you use while you're streaming. Not good. Not good. Right, let's have a look. Oh, okay, we're bottom of the split now. Nice. Have you got anyone we recognize? No Tobias. Hey, it's our friend, the guy who recommended us. Or not recommended it, well, recognised us, sorry. Yeah, other than that, don't recognise any of those. So yeah, good to go. No Tobias and no Manuel. Who is it we saying that we probably got the guy in here who we took out. So yeah, he's probably pissed off of us and go and wreck our race. But it's all good. All good. Let's see if we can get that 144 qualifying time into this. And if we can, I think we've set ourselves up well. Because you'd hope if you're on those 144s, you're sort of ahead of anyone who's likely to cause aggro, but that's not an indicator at all. Because old, I don't even know how you say his name, the one who sort of said about us on YouTube, he was third and had a 144.3, I think, lap time, and he got taken out. So how many splits? In the last one, there were 11 splits in the last session. So I'd imagine it's about there again. I think it was 180 registered, I think. I saw just before we went in the race. So it's a popular combination. Yeah, we're now down to 1.5. So this is what I mean. I fluctuate between 1.5 and then I go up to 1.7 and I sort of hover around there. So my level seems to be about 1.6 at the moment. And the numbers don't lie. I wonder if you jumped in, would be in the same. Yeah, possibly, man. I mean, what's your I rating? I think as long as you're... Let's have a look. So there's 1.5s up to 1.7. So as long as you're in that range, we probably will be in the same split. Ah, let's qualify. Come on, come on. We got this. We got this.
Pit exit's clear. We've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
.7? Nate, you absolute machine. Yeah, I'm not going to be anywhere near you. I've got a long way to go before we're going to be in the same split, my friend. 2.7? Man, for a guy that doesn't play iRacing, you've sure got a decent I rating. That's crazy, man. Possibly. Possibly, yeah. Yeah, 2.7 sounds about right for a safety rating, but I mean, your I rating could be 2.7. Like I said to you earlier, I think with your pace, you'd easily be a 2K up to 3K racer, so that makes perfect sense, to be honest. Oh, cold tyres still, cold tyres. Right, let's go. .144 coming up. Ah. No! Ah, oh, no way. I was on for a 144.5 then. Ah, boys and girls, it's all and nothing on the next lap. Ah, it's on such a good lap. I kept looking at my predicted. It's a 144.5. Ah, no way. That would have been such a good lap. No! No! Oh my god! Again, a 144.6. Oh, no way. Oh, no. No. Devastated. Devastated. Of all the corners to mess up on as well, that one. Ah. Don't believe it. Well, I mean, there is that. So 2 laps in a row, we were heading for a 144. Well, 144.5 on the first one, and then 144.6. So yeah, we've got the pace. Oh, I don't believe it. Look at that. We would have been pole. We would have been pole with either of those laps. Oh, I don't believe it. But hey, good good news is the one benefit of starting last is that anything that's going to happen is going to happen in front of us, so we can just hopefully survive and get through it. The one thing about starting pole on Watkins Glen is unless you have a ridiculously good start and just catch everyone napping, you will be going sort of too wide at the chicane, because the slipstream on that straight is just so powerful in these cars that you're just, as I say, unless you manage to get a good start, you're easily going to be too wide, and there's going to be a whole gang of cars behind you. I mean, maybe that's me trying to justify myself, make it feel better for myself, but there's a lot less pressure now. If we can even a few tenths off that, so like low 145s, high 144s, if we can drive to that pace, keep our nose clean, I don't think we're going to win. It's going to take some serious carnage for that to happen, but I think we can maybe salvage a fairly respectable result. I hope so, because at the moment where we are, we're losing 91 iRating. Oh yeah, and I'm trying not to look. I'm trying not to look because I said I didn't care, but yeah, that stings a bit. That stings. But it's right. We got this. We got this. Come on. It's just so frustrating. I was just basically on the edge there because I think other than the first corner, I got nearly on every corner as good as I could have done. Thanks, Stanton. Yeah, cheers for stopping by, man. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we've made life difficult for ourselves. We were on course for pole. In fact, I didn't even see what the final pole times were, but looking at the pole times just before the finish, we would have been pole if we finished that last lap, and we ballsed it up on the last corner, which is tough. But the good news is the previous 2 races to this, there's been absolute carnage on lap 1 and 2. So at least being at the back, we can kind of let that happen, let it all unfold, and then yeah, just pick our way through it and hopefully be in a decent position by the end of it. But Nate, I think on this basis, I don't think my 6-hour stream is at risk of happening at the moment. If we win, I'll do a 24-hour stream. How about that? If we win from here, I would do a 24-hour stream. I think for me to win from here.
This time.
Yeah, cheers, man. Yeah, hopefully it goes a bit better than last time. Good luck to you as well.
I lost qualifying.
Follow car number 04 in the right column.
Yeah, I was on course for a really good qualifying lap and balls it up right at the end.
Yeah, okay, but I was kicked out, so I had to log in again.
Oh, no way. Oh, well, at least we get to avoid all the carnage that's about to happen on lap 1.
Yeah, I thought the program kicked me out of qualifying.
Oh, hey, Baz. How's it going, man? Not seen you in a while. Hope you're all good.
No, I just started from the back.
Oh, no, our mate, what's his name? Our friend, he's starting from the pit, I think he said. Oh, no, it's not him.
For, stage 10.
Stay behind the 4 car. Where? Oh, we're staying behind him. Good, that is our friend. There we go. Oh, let's hope we don't mess his race up. I don't want to lose a subscriber out of all this. I've lost iRating, but losing subscribers would be not good, like the worst thing. But we're not even last. I thought we were going to start this race last, but we've got John behind us now. A 24-hour scream, yeah, yeah. I think that's probably the more likely out of the 2 options there.
And after lap 2, you can try to overtake. Lap 1 is not.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to be doing anything silly. He's got.
Okay, have a nice race, man.
And you, buddy. Yeah, he's got a big old gap now. Hopefully he's catching up.
Catch up to car number 0.
Yes, brave is definitely the right word. I went into this with such high hopes and expectations. I genuinely thought I was going to get a few podiums,
Catch up to the guy ahead.
maybe a couple of wins. But our first race, we got taken out and had to battle from the back and managed a P10. And then our second race, we got taken out again. A huge wreck, about 7-8 cars involved. Got meatballed and then, yeah, again, battling from a lap down. So I think we finished 14th. But we had a little battle of the Tobys in that one. There were 2 Tobys in the race, or Tobias was the other guy. So we were having our own little battle. The Toby Cup. Most prestigious competition in all of iRacing. Oh, I don't like being behind this guy because I'm like, I like him now. He's made me feel good, and I don't want to risk his race. But I got to try and get through the field here. I think he's quicker than me anyway, so I don't think I'll have to worry about being stuck behind him. This is the iRating Killer Series. Yeah, it definitely is, and safety rating so far. I said I haven't done it since season 1, and I won't be doing it again. Steedman coming through.
Be ready,
yeah,
we're about to go green. Green, let's go, let's go. All right, Toby, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Oh, no.
Car left. Clear left.
Does he let me go? Right, that's the first of 17 overtakes this race. Hopefully not all the same car. Doesn't have the gas pedal, Matt. There's a guy, I was watching someone stream the other day, and there's a guy saying he uses mouse steering. I don't know if he's trolling or not, but if he does, I didn't see what his iRating was. See if he's actually good, but I couldn't imagine anything worse. Well, keyboard possibly, but yeah, mouse steering. Absolute psychopath.
P17.
Oh god, this just is trouble waiting to happen. These giving this amount of cars bunched up. Look at them! Look at them! All over the place. Oh.
Left side. Clear left.
Be that man. Yeah, we want. Oh god, it's so. How do I even get through this?
The leader has just done a on your right.
Oh no, don't.
Clear right.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
P14. That lap time was 1:49.81.
Oh, nearly took our buddy out there. God, it's just so difficult because it's not getting past one. There's a whole bunch. Oh.
Car clear left. Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
No. Oh, just about caught that.
Minutes remain. Left side. He's still there. Clear left. Oh no, Toby. Car left.
Oh no, with the two.
Still there.
God,
Hold your
this.
line. Clear left.
This is twitchy stuff, man. Right. We've lost all that we've gained. We'll get it back, though. This is exciting, man, though. This is almost better than qualifying pole and being out in front. Some good, respectful racing going on.
P16.
Ah, there goes our 0x race.
We've been warned about track limits.
I still think there's going to be a big wreck at some point.
Okay, Toby. The next car is Urban.
Oh no!
Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
I did say it was going to happen, and it was.
The guy behind's catching.
That's hardly a good
now.
prediction on my part. I think that's fairly obvious with how much everyone is weaving about. Thankfully, we're not meatballed.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Yeah, man, this is exactly why I want triples, because stuff like that. I mean, Jim can only do so much, and obviously he's not exactly on the ball. So, yeah, I'd love triples for that reason, but I just don't think I got the space. I hope, yeah, our mate survived.
P12. Yellow flag. Caution. We're halfway home. Fuel looks okay.
Oh, someone's gone slow.
Okay, Toby. You're reeling. Urban in. The gap's now 0.5.
Jeez, John, who started behind us, he's managed to get through the pack. This guy's got some pace. Oh, God, here we go.
Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Left side.
Ah, come on, lad.
Still there. Clear left. Track limits. That's the fastest lap. That lap time was 1:47.11.
At least we didn't get his 4x for that.
Okay, Toby. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. Five minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
Oh, God's sake. That guy had to put the brakes on or slow down for the other guy, and I just went in a bit too hot then. Ah. Got ourselves into the top 10 then. 5 minutes to try and do that again. Yeah, I think they, yeah, they were just basically trying to miss each other, and unfortunately I was the, I was one who suffered then because I was taking my normal racing line, which I probably, you know, oh.
You need to push if we're going to hold this position.
Another one. Right, let's get that top 10.
P11.
Got a big old gap to make up though. Yeah, I think unless we gain 10 places, then we're not going to do another 3 hours. But I'm not sad about that because I really don't want to do this series again. It's definitely the more the safety rating killer.
There you go, there now.
Right, we're catching these guys. Lot gained a second.
Oh my god.
Right, down to 2.9. Got a couple more laps.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Got 10. What's another one going to do?
Limits. Keep it between the lines.
But these two battling is going to play into our hands because they're either going to take each other out or go slow enough where we can get involved. Oh, we got a blinker. You don't get that in ACC, do you, Nate? Like, people, if they've got lag, they don't sort of bounce around all over the place. I don't know how ACC handles it in terms of guessing where they're going to be, and I've never seen it in ACC anyway. Right, we're in a slipstream. We got a lap to do this. We just one will do. Get that top 10.
One more lap to go.
I don't know if I don't get those lines right through the S's.
Okay, Toby, you've used half your fuel.
And again! Oh, why are you going so slow? Just messed that last one up.
Curtis is now leading.
Dude, for God's sake, man. This guy brakes so much.
P11, there's the finish. Well done.
Oh, well. To be fair, the incidents aside, I actually really enjoyed that race. There's a lot of good, clean racing for the majority. A couple of questionable parts, and I was involved in one of those, but I actually really enjoyed that. I'm not looking forward to checking the safety rating now. I'm not even going to do my usual in-lap. It's not going to make... Oh, that's frustrating, that. I think that one where I went into them on the downhill on the chute, I think that was... I maybe the fact they were going so slowly was at fault, but the fact that the downform that time for another. I think maybe I just should have just bided my time. I was catching on so much that if I would have just waited, especially coming out the toe with the long straight, I'd have probably got them on the heel corner, and yes. But that's all you learn, hey? That was... Max Verstappen would have done that, the same thing, and now he's world champion, eh? So, you know, in a couple of years, we'll be world champion. Just got a bit bide our time. We've not even got the results yet, so it's going to be brutal, whatever it is. Come on. Oh. So there were 10 splits last race. Yeah, 9 or 10 splits nearly every race. Sounds like too much fuel. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't think you can change it, can you? Fuel level on a fixed race, I think. Come on, I just want to know. Oh, there we go. We got race. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 0.28. So we've lost 0.6 safety rating tonight. John, it's been absolutely terrible, man. That race that we just had though, it was really exciting. I was on. I mean, I'm not even going to say because what ifs, but we probably could have got a pole lap. We were on course to, but instead we messed it up. And yeah, it's start from the back. Some good racing, some good overtakes, but then we had a couple of spins. We sort of had an accident with another car, and I think the other one was another car collision as well. So, but it was a really good race, and the other two were just lap 1 or 2 incidents just wiped us out. I think there was like an 8-car pile up on at the second race. Absolute shit show. We got meatballed. So yeah, we've I think on the first race we gained 1 I rating, and that's about as good as it's got tonight. We've lost safety rating and I rating in every other race. So it's not been pretty. 11 incidents that race. That was grim. Yeah, I think your I rating is probably way too high, isn't it, John, to get in mine? I think you're like 1.9 at the moment, or 2K. So I think with how many splits there are. Oh man, no, it's not been the best evening. And I should have known. I know what this series is like. This series is never. I mean, I've watched your streams enough, John, to know what the quality of racing is like on this series. It's just absolutely fucking terrible. I let the fact that it was at Watkins Glen blind me a bit, but man, you got a clean race in the Ferrari. Then yeah, I think you should retire right now because I don't think you're going to top that. I think there's probably an achievement you just unlocked in your I rating thing for getting a clean race and fixed Ferrari. Jeez. Yeah, that was. Yeah, Watkins is such a good track, but I think with that, there's just so many places it goes wrong. Just so many places that it goes wrong. People just do not drive to sort of. It's like a lot of the people have just got the racing line on and they don't know how to handle when they've got a car on the racing line in front of them. They don't know, like, shit, well, what do I do? Okay, well, I'm just going to carry on this line. If I take them out, then so be it. So it's so weird how some of the accidents happen in that series. It makes no sense. Because that's the trouble with, you get a lot of people doing this, and not so much in the splits that we've been doing, because the I rating, I don't think you sort of, when you come out of rookies, your I rating's what, like about 1350, 1400. But I think people just come out of that, they've still got the racing line on, and they just drive it because I want to get the Ferrari, I'm going to buy the Ferrari and just do whatever series. They don't know the track. And yeah, if you learn the track with the racing line on, you're in a world of hurt when you come to race on it. Hot lapping with the racing line on is one thing. Racing with it on is something altogether different. So, yeah, man, I think we're going to call it there. Long stream for me, though. What time is it? Yeah, 3-hour stream. I think you should start at 750 I rating. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they start you at 1350. I know sort of LFM does a similar thing where when you get your license, you start around 1350, 1400. And I guess it kind of makes sense because if you are good, you'll just keep going up and you'll sort of progress. Whereas if you start at 750, you've got to go through a lot of shit to get to your what is it, ELO in the LFM and your I rating if you were doing it in iRacing. Whereas 1350, you can at least sort of go off and do your journey. Whereas people who are crap were just going to drop down to below 1,000 really quickly. Maybe. I don't think so. I don't know. Has anyone else noticed some what should we call it? A echo on the mic? I'll tell you what it might be. Have I got my... Ah, there you go. So I've got my I had my webcam. Let me go onto the live chatting. I had my webcam thing on. So yeah, I think you were hearing the webcam mic and my normal mic. I forgot to mute that. Man's got 3 mics. I've got 2 webcams and this microphone, and I forgot to disable the 3rd webcam. I do want another webcam to go over the shoulder to sort of look at the wheel, but yeah, I'm just getting a bit greedy. I should probably learn how to drive before I start trying to have a fancy stream. Oh dear. But yeah, cheers guys for watching. Sorry we had a bit of a shit show in terms of results. I honestly, when I saw it as Watkins Glen fixed Ferrari, I sort of loaded up the YouTube, the go live thing, and I thought, man, I might even put how many wins can we get in the title. I'm so glad I didn't. I would have looked like a right mug. I would have looked like an absolute moron because we weren't even close. I think that last race we possibly had the pace to battle for podium maybe if we did qualify, but yeah, we weren't getting any wins this time. I think that was a long way off. And it's crazy though, because in a GT3 challenge where I'd expect sort of the better racers to be doing that track, and like, you know, when it comes to Watkins Glen, a similar sort of time will get you sort of podium times. Because I've last time GT3 challenge at Watkins, I got a couple of wins and a few podiums, and I wasn't doing much better times, you know, relative for the Mercedes compared to the Ferrari, but it wasn't much better. But yet Ferrari, the times, I mean, there was a guy that did a 143, which is just alien times for that series, given it's a D-class series. So yeah, man, it was a bit of an eye-opener. I honestly thought I had a win in the bag tonight, at least one. That's why I said long stream, because I just thought, yeah, we're going to farm iRating tonight. And instead, what did I lose? We've only lost 50 iRating, 55. But yeah, we've now got to get ourselves basically 0.8 before Tuesday to keep our license. Oh, look at this, yeah, I'm getting $7 from iRacing. Money bags. Can't even buy a car or a track with that, but oh well, cheers iRacing. Give you $600, you give me 7 back. Cheers. But yeah, guys, in terms of plans for the rest of the week, so tomorrow I may not be streaming. I'm probably get told off if I say I'm streaming again. But if I do, we might do some LFM races tomorrow because I want to do Silverstone. And as I say, I'm not here at the weekend, so possibly my last chance is try and get some of LFM in. And I think Monday is basically just going to be, I might even book the day off and literally do an all-day stream on, I don't know, if I can get good at the SR10, I might do that. I tell you what, oh yeah, we were doing that last night, weren't we? Let's just see. Where is it? Nürburgring. Where are you? There you go. Just do this quickly. Because I'm going to have to find a series that I could farm iRating on. Road Atlanta is not a track to farm iRating on because it's, I mean, even if you drive well, it's similar to Watkins Glen where it's just so many places for people to wreck, especially on the S's at the top of the hill. There's so many accidents that happen there, both that I've seen in yesterday's race and other people's. So yeah, I'm not going to do Road Atlanta. I think I haven't got Road America, so I think it's basically this is my only choice. Let's have a look. See, SR10. But yeah, if I can do a clean lap on this, we're on to a winner. Because yesterday I just couldn't even manage a clean lap. It's just understeer city. And I'm pretty sure this is a fixed setup. I'll have a look after this practice session, but if it's not fixed, then we can try and sort that understeer out, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Come on. Come on. It takes so long to load the Nürburgring. All 8 polygons it's got to load for the track. Now, wouldn't it be amazing if like they just released a post tomorrow or a tweet on Twitter saying, yeah, by the way, next season the game's fully ported over to the Unreal 5 engine. Surprise, motherfuckers. Right, let's go.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
It just absolutely shakes my rig to bits, this. It's the only car that the force feedback isn't even that high, but it's just, oh my god, so much feedback coming through the wheel. Oh god. You cannot touch the curbs on this car at all. It absolutely kills a car. Like, you've got to brake for corners that you'd normally go flat out on just because of the understeer. Oh god. My bones are just turning into sawdust before your very eyes. Oh, nearly lost it. God, you just got... Feels like I'm going way too slow into those corners, but any faster and you just... It's understeer city, you just will not make it round. Like this, you go flat out normally, but you just cannot do it. I'm having to put the brakes on just to get round. And you got to be so careful on the brakes because there's no ABS and it's so easy to lock up. Oh. Oh, geez, I'm on the wrong view. Hold on, I'll change out a second. Sorry, guys. If anyone's still watching. There we go. Sorry about that. Like, again, that one you used to taking flat out, but you won't be doing it in this car. Oh, you just feel like it should be turning, but it... Oh, God, it bottoms out on this carousel. Oh my God, did you hear that? My rig, like, just came off the floor. Wow. Hi, YouTube. Oh, is he going to make it? Just about. Oh, we got an off track. Nearly got a perfect lap. But you can't really go down to second gear as well because although it doesn't unsettle the car that much, it's just the torque of the thing. Oh my God. I think we just shattered the car, just not even doing anything other than going over the hill. We've got so much air then. I've just did a Lewis Hamilton. Basically, Lewis Hamilton on Sunday, that's what I just did. Like, 45G impact vertical through my spine. Oh, Christ, yeah, we've knackered this car now. Like, suspension arms probably going through my guy's ears. Just absolutely wrecked the car then. Oh, yeah, car does not turn. Jeez. Oh, man. State of that. Jeez, look at this. I didn't even get... Oh, I did. Like, looks like I got a bit of air, but I think my wrist... I've fused the bones in my wrist. The impact that went through my wrist when I hit the floor then in the car. Jeez. Right, let's have a... Whoa, look at that. Look at that. That's air, baby. Look at that. That's a thumbnail, that is. Ah, quick, get race labs off. That's if I do this race, I think we just got our thumbnail. Jeez. Yeah, no wonder that. Honestly, that really... Look at that. So I don't even know what you meant. You probably have to lift off there. Yeah, that's mad. Right, let's save that. There's a little... Oh, I've got the chat in there, but I'll probably cut that out anyway by the time I crop it. Oh, man. And I'm not kidding, guys. I think... So what's Fanalab on in terms of the... So it's only on 60% force feedback. And I swear to God, if that was on 100, my rig would have taken off like that car then. That's insane. And no other car in iRacing has given me that kind of force feedback, like in terms of the strength, just the sheer amount of it. It's like the second that you put some speed into the car, all the bouncing and every little... Oh, it's just nuts. Right, one more lap. Probably should adjust the field of view for this car as well. God. Like, why would you need any more force feedback than 20 Newton meters? It's just absolutely insane. 30 would just... You got to be an absolute nutter to want any more than... Oh, that understeer is just... It's crazy. I bet if you could tune that out of it with a good setup, this car would be an absolute blast. That's the only thing that lets it down at the moment. So you want second for the rotation, but just you got to be so careful with the throttle when you go into second. It's just so easy just to spin the car. Oh my God, it's going to go off. No, track caught that. Oh, nearly. Just fighting it the whole time. Just to keep the car on the road. Like, you know, when you're driving a Mazda or the AMG, it's just... There's no real... Other when you turn in, there's... Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, it's just... I'm just in the barrier there. Yeah, there's no kind of sort of resistance, really. You know, other than sort of... You can tell the wheel's there, but with this, like if I let go of this wheel now, it will just fly off into space. It will spin my rig round with me in it if I let go. Yeah, again, nearly did exactly the same thing. I mean, despite the fact this car is trying to kill me at every opportunity, I just love this track. It's crazy because when I went on it last year, in real life, like I obviously didn't know the track very well back then, like I do now in terms of like knowing every corner and stuff. But it just felt totally different. Like it just did not. I don't remember any of this when I was in it. I swear it's almost like it was a different track. Oh, it just bottoms out. Here we go. Oh, look. Bloody wheel. Oh, my God. I'd imagine the camera's shaking a little bit because I can just feel it going through the floor. But yeah, one thing I want to do is go back to the Nürburgring now I know it like I do, because I'll just be able to drive around it and just enjoy the track. Whereas before, I think if I went on it, I would have just been like, yeah, I just drive around at 40 miles an hour because I didn't know what was coming. Oh, God. Oh, God, yeah, not a chance. Right, yeah, I'm so far away from being able to drive that series, unless I just basically want to drive around at the back and just farm safety rating, which I could do. I could probably get a 0x. I certainly would finish last, or ahead of anyone else trying to do the same. But yeah, guys, cheers for watching tonight. Again, you know, it wasn't the results we wanted, but it was good fun. That last race that we did, I really enjoyed that. Some really good battling. I think for about 2/3 of the race, it was a group of 6 or 7 cars all battling for position. So yeah, it was a great race. But I won't be doing it again. I will not be doing it again. I can't I can't do that. As much as I don't care about safety rate and iRating, I'm not gonna do myself any favors. We were talking about burnout earlier, and it's just that was I think doing more like that, and I'd probably give myself burnout again and just feel like I hate sim racing. So yeah, cheers guys for watching. As I say, I will be on tomorrow hopefully, unless she tells me I'm not allowed and I need to watch a film or something. And if I do, we'll be doing Silverstone on ACC. So yeah, one for you, Nate. I'll be watching your streams. If you're streaming again in the morning when I wake up, because basically that's my routine at the moment. I wake up at 6 in the morning with my daughter, and while she's having her breakfast, I sit down on the sofa and watch a stream. So yeah, if you're watching, or if you're doing a Silverstone again tomorrow, I hope it's in the dry and I can pick up some tips. But yeah, cheers guys, and I will see you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm looking at. You're gonna have to look at me scramble around to find the end stream button because I'm not prepared. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys.